Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, the game might actually be good. Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashpoint Friday. And this week we have a game called Aje Zuma. At least that's how it was translated to me via Google Translate. It is Chinese, so this is presumably a Chinese-based game. Based off of the name, I think I know what I'm getting into. But real quick, I have tried these three interactable elements of the menu here beforehand. This gives you instructions, which unfortunately I don't know how to read, but there you go. This doesn't seem to do anything. I'm not sure if it's bugged or what, and this is the quit button. I haven't actually played the game yet, but we'll see if my hunch is correct or not. So I think I press this to start. Level 1-1. And yep, I think this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. This appears to be a Zuma clone. So, people who are familiar with PopCap Games, which was one of the best known developers and publishers of so-called casual games back in the late 2000s and 2010s, will be familiar with Zuma. It's probably not the game PopCap is best known for, but it was still popular and has quite a few fans still to this day. So, the goal of the game, or the premise of the game, is that all of these marbles are going along this path here in order to get to this here at the end. And your goal is to prevent that from happening by matching like colors of marbles together. And there are certain marbles that you see right there. They have special properties. That one had a pause symbol, so it briefly paused their path to the end. And now they're going backwards for a bit because I had that backwards one. There is a bit of, I guess you could call it physics-based, because, now you see some of these marbles are going backwards, but you'll notice as they hit the main body of marbles now it starts moving forward once again. So there is a bit of strategy sometimes beyond just blindly going for random combos, but obviously it's a good idea to try to keep the marbles back as far away as you can, so that way you have time to plan things out. But now I'm willing to bet this is an unofficial Zuma clone, but I mean, if you're gonna copy off of something, then they're copying off of something really solid. This seems pretty much identical to Zuma with the way it plays and such, so I think I might play through this and maybe another stage or two, then maybe call it there, but we'll see. So that one marble gave me like a kind of almost like an aiming laser there. Alright, so okay. Maybe this is just showing the progress, like maybe this is level 1 and we finished or something, I don't know. I can't seem to interact with it, and I can't read Chinese, so unfortunately I don't know exactly what's going on, but fortunately this is one of those types of games where you don't need to read things necessarily to understand. It's very intuitive, like from the get-go, That's kind of that universal appeal to it, so there we go. I don't have any purples. I guess I'll just, shoot that off. There we go. Shoot that off. Get these yellows. Okay, there's that laser sight power up again. Make things easier. Shoot this away. Get that. Get that. Oop. Oh, phew. I thought I screwed up there for a second. Okay. Gonna add one right there. Add a yellow here. Yeah. It's one of those games, kind of has a universal appeal, easy to learn, difficult to master, like so many of the best games of of this sort of approach, but music's pleasant enough. Loops fairly often, but oh well, what can you do? They're making some progress here. I need to nip this in the bud here before they get too close. Let's see, right there. The good news is that we're nearing the end of it here. Get rid of this. Oop. Made my life slightly harder there. There we go. I think I'll play one more and then I'll maybe call it there, because I think we've seen a lot of what this game has to offer, but it's one of those games where it's eminently replayable and such. So, okay, so there's a little bit of a, yeah. So sometimes they go underneath and you can't hit them. Oh, that was a good combo. Okay. Let's wait for the red here. Get this one. Get rid of the teals. Now they're backing up a bit. I'm gonna set things up for this yellow here. Now, get more of those. Oh geez, I made that a little more difficult. Like that. Get rid of that. Oh shoot. Didn't mean to do that. And darn it. Making things harder than they have to be here. Get rid of that. That's going to get rid of that. And get this. And then that. What is this? Oh, okay. That one was a catch-all marble. Let's do that. Oh, it's okay. There's the third set coming in. Get rid of that. There. Get that. Nice. It's a good combo. Just setting things up for a bunch of, dang it, a bunch of 3 in a row. That one didn't turn out like I planned, but oh well. I mean, it's fairly low stakes now, but as you can imagine, as you progress through the game, the levels get more difficult, things get a little more hectic as you progress, so. But these starter levels are fairly straightforward, fairly easy, so. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, I think we've seen what this has to offer, so I think I'll call it there. So that's Aje Zuma, a Chinese Zuma clone, probably an unofficial one, since I'm not seeing any PopCap logos or anything like that. But like I said before, hey, if you're gonna make a clone of something, you might as well pick a game that's well worth the effort cloning, right? Zuma is one of those all-time classic puzzle games, and this is more of the same, albeit an unofficial one. So if you're really into Zuma and want maybe a slightly different take on it, and you don't mind Chinese, and you don't mind Chinese text either, because maybe you can actually read it, unlike me, or whatnot, go ahead and try it out. So yeah, it's a pretty solid puzzle experience. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Flashpoint Friday, and take care, everyone.